Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie, about to get into this little commentary with a wrestling in color. If you're here, I appreciate it. And since you made it this far, you might as well go ahead and subscribe and give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or something. You know, I'm trying to do something over here. I appreciate y'all for listening. But go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications and all that old good shit. Because, you know, I'll be giving y'all that good stuff. Anyway, let me talk about something real quick. So with WWE about to move to Fox, and everybody's really excited and stuff about, you know, they're moving to Fox and what they're going to be having to offer. I have to ask myself, what is going to happen with my girls, Naomi, Ember Moon, the Kabuki Warriors, who else is over there? Alicia Fox and all of them. I know y'all don't care for Alicia Fox, but whatever. You know, I need to know what's going to happen to my diversity, because this is Fox. And we know Fox to be pretty, racist. So this particular podcast, I want to discuss the problem with the blonde bombshell and how the monopolization of the blonde bombshell is really wreaking havoc on women's wrestling. And it's an issue for me because, yes, I'm a black woman, if you haven't seen the picture. And there's a lot of black girls and black boys watching WWE, and they're really not getting the representation that they deserve in order to continue to be excited about the product. It really bothers me that right now Ember Moon is being bullied by Fire and Desire, Bombshell, Mandy, and her sidekick Sonya Deville. I'm not really understanding why you have the War Goddess sitting in the back reading books and playing with her Wii, her Switch. I mean, it's cool and it's cute for what it is, but that's not what the War Goddess should be doing. What she should be doing is running through that motherfucking backstage like the Tasmanian devil, kicking bitches in the face and doing fucking somersaults and all other kinds of moves on these bitches. And I'm not really understanding why it's taking so long to build up some kind of storyline for Ember Moon. Now, when you go to the Raw side, ever since Naomi liked that AEW All-In pay-per-view, she has been off TV. Last time Naomi was on TV, she dressed up as one of the Teen Titans, real cute. And, you know, she did the best she could do with that weak-ass ladder match. And that was it. I haven't seen her yet. Naomi is being, you know, she was a woman's champion, but the way she's being handled, I don't like it. We can talk about Alicia Fox. I don't like it. And Alicia Fox, you know what? Honestly, she could use a hard reboot. And if done properly, Alicia Fox could really be a real good player. Because she still looks young. Her body's still pretty much in shape. And I think she does a lot of drinking and stuff is because there's really nothing for her to do. And they don't really give her anything to do over at WWE except come out and act like a fucking fool. Who else is there? The Kabuki Warriors. I don't understand why Kairi Sane, Japanese, was called up and put on a shelf with Asuka. The way Asuka has been destroyed is egregious. And it really is really upsetting if you think about it. I always say you follow these people through NXT for 2 years and they get the call up and you're super excited, and then you see them be destroyed from the inside out. All because a majority of WWE fans agree that somehow these girls are supposed to be speaking English. Excuse me. They shouldn't have to speak English. And I'm going to keep saying that. None of them have to speak English. Asuka on NXT barely said anything except for, you ain't ready for this ass kicking I'm finna give you. Kairi Sane just said, all right, the pirate boat is docked. I'm dropping the motherfucking anchor, and I'm finna drop this elbow on your ass. That was all that was necessary. But, excuse me, I'm driving, so I'm kind of choking. But now it's like, y'all put the Kabuki Warriors, and it's bad enough you named them Kabuki Warriors. I'm not even about to go on that, because I go on a whole nother tangent about that shit. Y'all put them with that fucking disgusting looking ass Paige, and I don't care what nobody say. I never found anything appealing about Paige. Nothing. You put them with Paige. The bitch barely speaks English herself. She got that thick ass British accent, and looks like she stepped out of a goth magazine with these colorful ass Japanese girls. It's ridiculous. So I guess what I'm concerned with is going forth. Are we just going to be rotating Lacey Evans, Mandy, Charlotte Flair, what's her name? Oh God, how can I forget her name? Alexa Bliss and Carmella. Carmella must have smartened up, because she was wearing black. She dyed her hair black and then auburn. Bitch never got on TV. Moment she went back blonde, she back on TV running behind R-Truth. Which that alone I don't get. Oh man. I think something flew in my throat. So what I'm thinking is all the ladies gonna get their belts back, and we're gonna get this blonde run-of-the-mill type shit again? Because that's what the Attitude Era was. Blonde and big tits now, and big blowed up tits. Now, if you remember the Attitude Era, it wasn't no like decent looking story. It wasn't no decent looking storylines for the ladies. It was tits and ass, and you come out there and you do a couple flips and your titties and all that. Blonde hair flying all over the place. I see that's what Vince likes, because his wife is blonde, or dirty blonde. But I don't know what's going to happen with this Fox deal and what's going to be presented. I get the feeling that first of all, the wild card is never going to end, because we know that both stations, USA and Fox, are going to want what they perceive as big names. Even though Vince McMahon is no longer making stars. Like that, we already got that. There are no stars on WWE as of late. So I can see that they're going to be cycling through these 5 women. And Lacey Evans apparently is getting this big push, and she's working with Dana Warrior, which is, I mean, this whole Southern shit she got going on is absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. I don't know. It doesn't even fit her story. She was an MP. She's a mother. She was a Marine, mind you. But she's in the ring acting like a 1942, one of those, pardon me, boys. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Yes. Yeah, one of those, with this women's right, which is the weakest fucking move I've ever seen, but she knocking bitches out with it. I just don't get, and I'm a little concerned by what's going to happen with this diversity when it comes to black and, maybe Latino and Asian stars. There are 2 Asian girls right now in NXT. When they get called up, what's going to happen to them? Are y'all going to be like, oh, well, they can't do nothing because they don't speak English? But they could wrestle real good. Their presentation's great. They're giving you culture. Do you not want that? What's going to happen when fucking Bianca Belair comes up? I think Bianca Belair right now is the only black woman in NXT, if I'm not mistaken. Mia Yim, who I don't even know what her aesthetic is. I don't know what Mia Yim is trying to do. I know she's the Blasian. She's Korean and black. And she's dressed like, you know, she's dressed like one of the Splatoon characters from the Switch. But I don't know where they're going with her. And now they have her beating Bianca Belair. I don't understand that. And I don't like it. Because Bianca Belair should have been had that NXT title. Should have been had it. And I don't see no other black women on NXT besides Bianca Belair. And then they got them two chicks. I don't even know what their fucking names are. But they look like the throwback of Prince's background singles. They wear like the clip-on stockings and their hair's all big. They remind me of the Iconics, except super sexed up. I don't know what's gonna happen with the diversity. That's what I'm questioning. It's a blonde bombshell issue that's going on, and it's blatant and it's tired, and people are realizing it. It's actually discriminatory, and it's a turnoff because Lacey Evans has no fucking business in that ring with Becky Lynch. Let's just be fucking honest. And she hasn't done anything to be in that ring. Ember Moon, on the other hand, hasn't gotten the opportunity to wrestle anybody and show her chops and do her thing to get a title shot against Bayley. Why is Alexa Bliss in the title picture? Why? Because she got her titties blown up and she got a little ass meat hanging out. That's it. And she knows how to talk on the mic, but who gives a fuck? And twist up her face. Why? Why is Carmella, why is Carmella getting the push that she's getting? Because she dyed her hair back blonde? Those are the only women I know that's on WWE that's blonde. I don't see nobody else. And anybody else that's on there is in the background. Mickie James ain't on there. Natalya is just literally a utility player. Like, I don't expect shit from Natalya, but to come out there, do a figure four and do that thing where she has the girl do a split and she run across her back, that's all you gonna get from Natalya. Like, it's ridiculous. I hope, but I know that in terms of diversity, WWE is gonna be WWE. So I hope AEW kind of steps it up on the diversity tip. They got a transgender over there. They got Sonny Kiss over there doing his thing as flamboyant as he want to be. Brandy Rhodes is, she's the head over there, but I don't see too many black girls over there either. They gave an Asian showcase this past All In for the Asian girls, but y'all want to pull in different type of people and pull in different type of styles of wrestling. The black folks out here is doing their thing, and y'all need to let the black folks shine a little bit. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you can't get mad at me for saying that. Honestly, y'all love Ember Moon. Ember Moon should be shining. And I would love somebody to ask Booker T, old straddling the fence ass, how he feels about one of his previous performers from reality of wrestling, how she's being handled. He can't give no diplomatic response to the way Ember Moon is being handled right now. And let me tell you something, and I'm gonna be done with this. If Ember Moon finally comes out and confronts Fire, Desire, Mandy, and Sonya Deville, and she finally comes out and confronts them and somehow loses in her first match on SmackDown, I'm gonna be real fucking pissed off. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm sure this is gonna come up again. Thank y'all for listening. This is Wrestling in Color. I'm Stephanie, and remember, go ahead and subscribe. You're listening, and give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, because that'll help me adjust and get the hang of this YouTube thing. All right, y'all. Till next time. Deuces.